Yeah, yeah,
Yo.
yeah,
It's fucking cold in
yeah,
here, man. Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go.
Yeah.
The game is a sport and we causing a scene. We bout to kick it.
We about to kick it.
If you been waiting on me to serve these raps, I'ma tip it.
I'ma tip it.
So the scale can't handle my bars, it's too heavy and it's vivid.
And it's vivid.
The numbers going up, scatter wire, ain't no limit.
Ain't no limit.
There ain't no limit.
Ain't no limit.
Ain't no limit.
Ain't no limit.
There ain't no limit.
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 Ain't no limit. We're back from another break. Eskom o ka re tla tlela ka mathata a bone. Mare ha ena tseba Eskom re utlwile gore la re after 30 minutes go etsang go etsang. Ha ena tseba. Organizer, o sharp mo.
I'm still good, bro. I'm still good.
That's great. God, man, I was gonna ask before we were rudely interrupted. How safe such an environment is for you and your family? You know, considering that, do you have kids?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I want, you know, considering that you have kids, your family that was crying the time they heard you were shot. So, like, how do you navigate?
Well, it's not safe, like I said. It's not safe. I never imagined for one day I will I will be armed 24/7.
Yes, yes. So that's a reality
Eh,
now. That's how you live now.
tshwanetse o phele o batlile o le monate.
Eish.
Wa ntshwara. La o gitla tshwanetse dilo tsa go di le monate.
Yeah. Ba gona go kakabella o gitlile.
La o beqetsa tshwanetse bona le sengwe mo go wena e gore ntho engwe le engwe kana etsega. Wa ntshwara.
Yes.
And also happy to go business. You know, the business it security.
There's a lot of crime.
The safety. But yeah, in social, in social, literally.
So you went.
I trained. I went into the military. I trained in social. In the social.
Kososha nguvi.
In social, in Zulu.
Oh, you eat social.
In social.
Oh, nyagu.
And not the social film pin.
Yeah, die in the war.
Yeah.
So you went through, you know, official military training.
Yes. I have a first number.
So they can call you anytime.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
talk.
Ke le reserve Brian.
Yo.
A ba ka ntshwara no ba re bona re tlhoka backup eng tshwanetse go phopota uniform ya ka ke ba kene.
Jesus. So that's because I also want that for myself, but I don't want to be like part of that. I don't want to be a force member, but I want the training.
Okay.
For myself, for my safety, for my family. Is it possible for me to get that?
Well,
that way.
Well, there's this program. Yeah, SANDF. Excuse me, maybe it's MSD, military skills development. So how you join? I'll sign up. Get contracted 2 years. So you can do that. Undergo basic training. After 2 years in, then you don't renew if you only want that. But usually after the first the initial 2 years, then they take you permanently and but it's up to you if but training fella after 2 years so
I guess so the contract ends after 2 years. It's up to you to renew it or not.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you get access to that? Because that sounds like something I do. Do you get paid during the 2 years?
Yes, you get paid. Stipend.
Yeah.
I remember when I joined the Navy, I went to the Navy, South African Navy.
Yeah.
When I joined, I was actually working for an architectural company, Pitori ko Vonnegut mara ko Montana ko Maburunga ne ga spana da sanze le mo issue ya stipend da go
yeah.
and I remember go filming I was earning my first day.
So
when I joined kada I can feel like a whole lot of my stena to 1.2 from first stena to
so stipend is about staying
but now probably now I mean it was a while back.
Yeah. Maybe you know give my phone.
Yeah, maybe not my first day or something. But then I got out on that. It was in 2004.
That's so long.
2004.
That's like 20 years ago.
Yeah, and then my 1.2. I think when we left, then 1.5, 1.8. Yeah.
Okay. Also, in the couple, I
got inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think off camera I could talk to both of it.
Yeah.
How do I get access to that? Because it's something that I've been pondering upon in my head, and I'm not sure, but I think there's an episode where I mentioned something like that.
Okay.
Because that didn't you know.
Very.
For example, I've heard something, and I think it's totally organized that I've heard something related to what we're talking about. The timer is a soldier.
You're dead.
No, that's the story.
Oh, yes.
The timer is a soldier. Udula le family ya gagwe mo tlong. The family, for some reason, I think bana le safe. People know that they have a safe or something. People break into the house. Go setse o lady le ntwana mo tlong. Le timer le. Obviously, but tletse la le ntsa ga le timer. Wa ntwa. But mfana for a minute, he goes to the bathroom. He gets to the bathroom. He does his thing at the bathroom. When it's a normal day. He comes out of the bathroom. Hata mama position. Oh, cry low batho ba mo lady is at gunpoint. Sneaks back to the to the bathroom. In fact, had to call it to his dad's bedroom. Went to his side of the bedroom, took the landline and called Letayama. Letayama, Fanyewa. Hiba, no ya. Letayama, mpete ke mo tseleng. Take control of the situation. Ba go bone he, ba itute mo tlong he, okay, take control of the situation.
Yeah, kada.
It's a plan. Late le ga togile safe. Safe. And se sthunya tsa ga time.
King.
Oh, pozen ga ta tsokara.
One inch.
Late le ga ta tsokara go tsane ga beta di headshot la. Ga te batho ba la ba time a tsena. Go etsagala o kry-ile batho ba robetse mo fatshe o ka re ba thutswe ke some military force member like you say professional o ka re no na CCTV ya teng le itse le a betsa majitale no ka re o na training so I want having that such a time and I think your kids need that as well.
Yeah,
your kids need that as well because that environment sometimes somebody's gonna know that they're a child and they're gonna wanna use it against you. You know, a tunyet level.
Yeah, that's why. Le go araba potso ile ya Elia. Yes, and they are aware of these things. So that's why I have to protect. I want to social media.
So
in the background.
That's good.
So let me give these things.
That's yo. Whether we want to believe it or not, whether we think the fact is safe for Rona or not. There's a point where you're gonna need it. And it's good gore ka nako e o e tlhokang ka yone o bo itse gore kana ke beile skill se ka o bo ntsha o thunya clever etsala
so e re ke go tlotlela gore ke fitlhile yang go issue ya military
go feleletse o ile da
gore ke feleletse ke ile da I think at that time the president in Thabo Mbeki, so he came up with this program. I think it was part of NEPAD program where remember Mzanza part the peacekeeping missions since UN where they send soldiers to Burundi and for peacekeeping missions. So I think he had an idea at that point or look, as much as we are sending our troops to these other countries for peacekeeping missions, I think we need a crop of professionals, particularly the built environment professionals. By the way, after the destruction caused by war in those war-stricken countries, we not only sending soldiers. Let's take professionals there. Or if who destruction and infrastructure like the bridge, the bomilwe, the reservoir,
people who can rebuild.
So we send professionals who are military trained to go and intervene there in terms of rebuilding infrastructure of those countries. So he had that in mind. So we were recruited. I think we were probably over 100 during the selection process, but they only took 57. So it was 57 of us
who made it through the
who made it through the eye of the needle. So we were sent to the Navy to do basic military training. Mind you, like I said, nigga So maybe they had just graduated and so they took us there go West Coast, Saldana. We go Kapara at the military base, yeah, Navy for training. So it was a culture shock. You know,
for you.
You're a professional, you're working, the next thing you get there, the instructor. Those instructors they don't give a fuck for another degree, onale
only week.
So they treat you like motor feditime tricky last day about drafter in a joiner.
Like
they don't give a fuck for now professionally. You're a family man or whatever. So we went through that and we completed the project, the program. It was funded by the Department of Public Works, National. I remember the minister then was the late Stella Strau. She used to visit us there. So the plan was to say, after we complete this process, the Department of Public Works will absorb us in various provinces. Public Works is a free state. Public Works are free state. I think they called us management trainees by then. So now I went to Pitori, National Department of Public Works, head office for Pitori. So I was absorbed by both Public Works and CSIR. I worked there for a few months. And then let me move to remember before niggas spun a private company, and I always wanted to join government, particularly Public Works.
Why? Because
back in campus, what's there? Public Works in the students they were sponsor. So the bursary holders of Public Works, you'd have your PC in your room, a single room, the meals. So they were covered.
So
we used to envy that.
Yeah.
So I knew the Public Works is one of the best employers, and the students. So it was not easy. It was not easy. So this MSD program funded by Public Works kind of back door. System.
So
Public Works.
Sure.
So get more systeming. Now I can decide how to move. I remember after National I moved to Public Works in provincial government. So that was my way into the system government there. So since then, I choose a lot of I want to know this about.
Yeah, that's dope. So how are your employers forever going to be the Public Works or the the national, the department, the government.
Employment therapy. I think after this, I don't think
You're gonna get employed again.
I'll sharp, man.
Partera.
I think so.
Okay. That's the
Private sector.
hey, how are you studying your own thing or you
I
getting
have
hired?
I have been doing my stuff privately.
Okay.
I think I started in 2012. 2012. I resigned from the department. Oh no, I was working for IDT. IDT is an organ of state, independent development trust. It's an organ of state doing projects on behalf of public works. So I was working for that. Golden Spring. I think I resigned in April 2012 and started my practice, architectural practice, with my friend Donald Search. Kopitori. So we ran that thing 2012. For years, man. We've done a lot of big projects and exciting projects. The private thing. I don't know if you want me to go into that, but
you can. If you feel like it's information worth sharing, bro.
No, we did a lot. At some point, we were renovating Carlton Center, the iconic building, go Maharajus downtown. I think at some point it was the tallest building in Africa. We did major renovations there. We did a number of new buildings. Ekuruleni EMPD, Baba traffic,
Yeah.
We built offices for them. Stain, Kempton Park. I think at some point there was also a K9 unit here at Inja. We did those things from scratch. We did at some stage we did about 17 schools in Limpopo.
Yeah.
Probably 2 in Mpumalanga, Bombela.
So you have a national
we also did
footprint.
Yeah, we have a national footprint.
Yeah.
We also did an early learning center quadrich we go Peli abarike Tshabalala. I will go Peli fetara go Tshabalala health early learning center. So we've done a lot.
You have. You have worked on a lot of things. Yeah. You have a big profile. Yeah.
Thank
What's
you.
the level?
So, as a hot man who have done a lot in the industry, what advice can you give to the young ones looking up to you right now?
Remain sober if you can. Take your life and your dreams seriously. I think that's the basic advice I can give. Because otherwise, we are destined for them. So avoid a fella thing to hold distract them. But otherwise, those things get a half they are God given. It's your purpose. For God, I feel like the most I think otherwise, just they are there for a taking. They make so
Just need to
focus and focus.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
So, Hotman, as you are included in the branding industry, what's your favorite sneaker?
Sneaker.
Yeah.
Kata cross. Ke na le tsone di baya, ke na le Adidas, Puma. Di baya, go na le
But like, which one do you think? Yeah.
Logo team, bottom is mara ke sa le motho ga le go tese.
But like, which one do you prefer?
Mara go tlhabong e sa ke ha ke tlale.
Which one do you prefer?
A ka ke betsa local emnate.
Okay. Shout out to you.
Hot man. Let's take a quick break. Est-ce qu'on va regarder pour le Zena encore à peine? And my this is the break Eskom. After we're getting back into the hip hop sector of the Shandis, we'll be back. Don't mind the lighting. Rihi. Still. Yeah, re khutlile. So we took a young break, nyana, 2 minutes, nyana, hot. Yo, and I think we are now at the moment everybody has been waiting for, including myself.
Okay, who be nyoko?
Especially myself.
Nyoko.
Obvious.
Oh.
Obvious.
Yeah,
Obvious.
le nyoko nkenya Brian.
Obvious. Ma ke nyoko khotmane.
Tlamele Spanish.
Oh. I say LinkedIn.
So it's not for the taking.
Nah, it is for the taking if you're willing to work for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
ke principle ya nyoko.
yeah, khotmane. Re tsena mo ish. Ke betswa ke di-goosebumps khotmane. Mo your love for the art, your love for what we call hip hop, your love for what you are wearing right now. How did you meet hip hop, bro?
Yo. I think ke meetile hip hop through my love for kwaito.
Sharp.
So ke botse ke mamela kwaito.
Yeah.
And hip hop, to be specific. I think when I was in the military, it was military, it's all go hostel, but it chill So we used to play a lot of music there. In our bungalow. Currently 20 more bungalow one. So we used to run Sunday one. Someone rally barraking jam blaster. So we were playing a lot of kwaito and hip hop. So
Sure. Yes. Because it's somehow where both meet each other. Where Motsako meets Kwaito, kind of vibe.
Yes.
Where hip hop meets Kwaito, I meant to say.
Yes. Hip hop yakara workanti. La mokasi. I remember getting up with pitch black afro styling gel.
Sure.
Yeah, you can make it so ke phela ke utlwa bo notsi. Notsi. Can I'm told this guy kwa Bukasi.
Never met him before. Yeah.
I only know the music. Obviously, it's about Jeba, Mulimi. I remember, I think in 2005, there was this show where I had Snoop Dogg, Momzansi, in the Johannesburg Stadium. Now I think it's Panam Pumalanga, so I drove. Then, for the first time, well, that's the first time you want to perform. For the first time, you want to Mulimi. I featured the more hidden trekking in there. So I'm it was a hidden track more album.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
First
time meeting them.
Yeah, but Jeba looks like a the freshest ball of Basiti as well.
Sure. Limo using
I can't get some to say.
Sure. Look at that.
You blow my outside.
Yeah.
So I saw those guys, well, fast forward, I think probably when my Easter or enormous migrant workers was Panam Fair, Easter or Saturday, Majusi. I remember getting late that day, maybe nearly Easter or something or December. And then Begi Fitel Amotex Rengenda. Lucas. All right, and then ke filetse mo taxi rank ke tle ka pakara ise ke tle le mo ntlong tla go ba di bag and stuff. Ke a kopana le there's this boys of mine mara ke majite ke di hot man no khotso tholo le Dex Nicodemus. I think na bile go meet go taxi rank again la ha di fitla ke ba chaela ntse ke ba chaela ke mo tseleng so ha ke lenda go taxi rank it was at night batla le this other guy I don't know a tiny guy you know what very dicey da o tiny probably ne ke tla ke dala motswako maybe so one time man ba introduce
Official.
Kabelo oh okay then ke tswala ba bona ra ka get
I wake up.
notes
Yeah.
oh ke di man no ke ne sala re khuta la introduce
Sharp.
that's how I met him.
Sharp.
And then throughout that weekend, obviously the was stampede, some of my freaking rakai, bana and all that. So I think we got a moment at some point.
Yeah,
Well, was yeah, on the intang all the more because I'm telling you, my choosy that.
I'll be it's stuff sa can do that.
Spal monga mostly that. No, man ish. It's a long story, but to cut it short, it's really go hormones. I moved out to be like when I go go choose. Ke mo makhaya a dintsi. Oh yeah? I'm on talent ka. And then I think we decided that you can born. Take your bags. Na ke bloma le spray. Ke bloma le spray ke spanada, ke bloma ke le one. And le wena ke a bona re not in a good space. Wa re fetsa go khapana le mong se ka da o di makhaya. And obviously most are reaching the brand.
Yeah.
And more and more every day most strategy.
Damaging to the brand.
I perdi a person you one labo. Go no abodi khoto no disrespect to khoto because le nna ke no khoto you know black.
Yeah.
The debate at se ba re on a normal day
It's all the black.
it's all black khoto. So I think we drove back together
to nail spray. Sure.
No, in fact, ke buile le ene mara ke mo dropa go Pitori. I think they were shooting video ya My Lady's Song. Na kopana le majita mangu ma bretse da. So ke mo dropile da be ke mo arrange tsa le my then partner, business partner, Don. Lo ma se ntshilo Pitori. So there is arrangement don't know what. A di mana blo mo go ena a fete do tsa mo Pitori. A le mnate
o tla
go spirit. Well, indeed, it happened like that. Which maybe ne ke tle Pitori ke jila le ne spirit. Ke batla fela go mo fa clear space gore a gone go ithola a nagane a kwale so I moved lena with a sprayty every morning now was ya ba spane so sala le one and inspired a kwale a tla di piti and so ne ke bloma le with a sprayty. I remember again ke begetse tswada ina
the awards
because we drove from Nelspruit the China
for the awards.
The awards.
Yeah. That's the awards that Kuli didn't mention him.
Yeah, we were there in the crowd. Amphitheater.
Yes.
I remember when they announced it. I cannot do more
Yeah.
When they announced it, I could see that I celebrate. Can't more fast rolling.
I celebrate.
Yo,
we think about us. Yeah, that's crazy. That's
I think I still have those pictures.
That's super dope, dog. He was happy.
I remember the picture stages and of course he was devastated. I remember he was not acknowledged or
about
yes,
that.
Kuli really the producer PH. In fact, people were even thinking for a PH in notes. I remember the headlines say the Sunday papers the next day. Hobile picture ha Kuli the PH. Maremo captioning khulile notes.
Yo.
Understand?
Yo.
So it broke him.
Yeah.
I remember after that we had plans. I don't know, we're going to celebrate. They don't know my partner. We had plans. Sahore Rabatsela after party Florida Road go Durban.
Yeah.
He couldn't go. We left him go hotel.
Adibala.
Arrogance, like he was broken.
Ah.
Then we went back to Nelspruit. I had a company. It nigga registered probably a year or two prior. LunchBoy Entertainment.
So
it's Spanish.
So before we get to LunchBoy, because Gavana said are you an artist or you just an exec? Out of the love of hip hop.
Naturally, I'm an artist. Firstly, I'm an architect.
Yes, you draw.
Architecture is art. The art they are building and engineering. That's why I go Department of Arts and Culture. I think architecture is the only profession ailing under
the arts and culture.
Yeah, because
Yo.
they're art.
Serious? I didn't know that.
Now I go head office here, arts and culture go Josie, come on, it's for a million. More window there, but it's all the whatever. There's music, there's acting, there's what, then there's architecture.
Wow. Because it's drawing.
Yeah. So I had this company registered as well entertainment, but now what thing is fit? We get registered left and we bad.
We see the recipe. No planning.
Yes. So anti ke blomile killer. Re bontshana. Re mo now did how about reactivate the record label there no? On artist yantra / owner / wabo. And we agreed. No, let's do this thing. I spoke to my business partner Don. What they practice here on architecture, our professional company, architecture.
True.
So we spoke to Don, look Don. I refunded this new baby, LunchBoy. Can you proceed the fees, professional fees and all that? I relax to push a chilapi.
Because it's a good investment. Yeah.
Because not talent. So we agreed. That's how LunchBoy was born.
So LunchBoy was born off of notes.
Yes.
Wow. And somehow as a fan, the first time I saw LunchBoy, I thought it was owned by him. Because it had so much of his personality.
Yeah, that's why he'd say as an artist /
owner. Yes, because it did look like it was part owned by him. And then what happened?
And then we prepared a contract. Or no, it's again. It was now my then business partner Don came up to us that don't do that was one.
Hey, he's right.
No, even I did a contract.
He's right.
No share sign. I remember we prepared the contract and he signed. So we started now putting money behind Gina. The credit studio time. Because I now we're not exposed to that. So we'd ask him, who do you want to work with in terms of producers and so forth. So he'd mention no, he was spanning up Matlera. Not Matlera to boy, but
up from Flex Up, yeah.
He was spanning TP, Big Janky.
Yeah.
He was
TP, that's how we made Khoran, eh?
Yeah.
It was still under LunchBoy, eh?
Yes.
That's how we remade Khoran.
Yes.
I remember. Yeah.
He was spanning Green Fingers.
Yeah.
So we would go to all these guys. We'd go to Klexdorp for a weekend. I would record on the app. We'd go to Maptown. I would normally TP. But record there for so many days. Ablomele, Green Fingers, and others. So we pushed. Mind you, we are new into this thing. But fortunately, and as a musician, certainly connection in those people. But we say, so that's how I got
the expertise.
yes, that's how I got introduced to a whole lot of artists, producers.
Yes,
It's through him.
Yes. Ciao.
Yara gonna hook up a mojo in person, but
Yeah.
Chit Kat, Easy Lab, Fifi Cooper. It was through him.
That's dope. Yeah.
So I that was fun. I remember we approached, but no something on the Sky Room Life. You remember?
Okay, go one.
Yeah, I go on. Nedi what happened?
That's correct.
No, my pillar ba busy the artists there. I remember they called Pro Cheat. They called. They called a lot.
That is the one.
But when we went there, we broke records.
Views.
Yeah, in terms of views. Like those white people, about him. Who's this small boy? What language numbers I remember in preparation.
That's before Cass was Cass.
Yeah. So I remember we came to Mafikeng for probably 2 days before the actual show at Sky Room. Rehearse, really big giant le Jimisan Mukati. Green. So I think we rehearsed for a day or two before the event. Never bookile ndako mabana. Abana tsore live.
Thing mafi.
Re thotse the instruments in life for
live performances.
So I'm talking about Wheezy, the Orla, his soul rest in peace. Not about Wheezy, Green, Big Junkie, and then Culture's last show. I think Culture's last show current Kumbi, the trance, about the Nago Josie. He killed it. Then I think he still holds the record, the highest
Sky Room live views.
Yes.
Nice. Shout out to Notsi one time. Notsi has been killing. So now that I heard he's now currently signed himself into Big Deal Entertainment. So it means that you guys didn't end up, agreeing on some terms, or what happened? What happened for the contract to be, or if it is left?
Okay. Throughout this thing, like I told you earlier, I didn't introduce Samu Baba.
Yeah.
So I think it was fair to say, look, I've got my homies, Baba Do, guys, Marava recognized. I'm fortunate to be in. It was just to get what I. So they used to come here, like go easily Kit Kat, Fifi Cooper. So I used to see them So I was blooming God was nothing by then. Go over So I think we started Fifi. Fifi na di Gombazale.
Naturally.
So
wait. This is information that has never been. Is that real? I think Muizu saying Mokasi, it was a rumor at some point, but I don't think people know that.
You're probably the only person who didn't know.
No, I think it's a public information.
Yes.
For real. I didn't know that. I just thought it was a rumor, bro. No. Okay.
So
that's why they rap like that.
Yeah. So Fifi was there.
Yeah.
So now know together.
Fifi was from here. Is from here.
What's up,
Kumaf.
Yeah. So she used to come here. Maybe I Josie, Maf. So one time she said to me, man bona na ke mnate ka makhaya wa tla go phanda kada go juice a tlo bloma juice le chila so ke na le nyoko nyana ke tshwere we enter through the performances sa ha the bookings and so forth are ke na le 5 stena ke batla ka 5 stena ke Jozi ke tle ke itholle ndao ke blomeda ke bona hore di ka ntsha okay cool and then it happened for I Jozi na ba teng re bloma go di le chila I think at the same time re tshotse le bo easy lap le bo chit chat to bloma mo town house re
le baya ka
le gona le studio da
so ke sort of bendo nyana la ga recording go bloma ka la ga spaniwa
yes so Fifi na wa teng a tsena dilo go khotla la ha go se tsholo a zwa yetse a buile or no like a buile or no what our partner that so one day she calls us ke na le chidi le bone go easy and killer a re bana go na le someone ke kopanele a re batla go sign in fact before that I remember we went to Rustenburg Fifi a go shoota nna le sengile then I beat Tshabalala
oh Tshabalala
yes
oh
that's your budget ya go shoota video so we went to Rustenburg go shoota that day or a cut of
says Will. Hot money, you were talking about Fifi coming to you guys, there's somebody who wants to sign her.
Yeah, so Berea Rustenburg, Fifi I shoot that video.
Yeah.
And then back to Jozi. I think the guy Okibuanga in Nigeria who approached the Fifi. Ubone utlwe Tshabalala. Maybe I'm gonna the video. And then
approach at Tshabalala said the shooting that in the
stadium. Yeah, Malaki on the real hore. Under the interest in Kuba. So ba kopane thing a tshela Fifi mona e batla go sign a respane ka ofela then I'm a promise le godimo le lefatshe but na sa claim le nyora so Fifi came to us I remember go di busi go da re blomile go ntsong a re bana kopaleng khape ba le gotmane ngwe ke a go tshwere nyo go batla go di husha this sounds too good to be true a re vayeng lona is the hotman tsaka
le gona go ntshiya
through le man le motse dipotso ga bona to make sure this thing is real indeed we did Ravali the Chidi we went to the mansion there at some top estate committee
sure
re kena ra ke mansion mo go thata bago la hotman club a di botlolo hi re bloma so na le Chidi se terle hi re gotetse babo le na le plug
la mo katla
ra mo engage babo la re sa no na di tlo tsa ngwana wa lona ke mo tsa ke mo bata and I get clean babo so and sa re ke mo sotse ke mo bile da le tla go jela se tsa ngwana o mo tsa ke mo tsa superstar well the revire I think we were satisfied
ka se le sutlwileng
ibile I remember before it's a reba a go le fetseng di bojana bo ba lona bo la sene hane ba bona a snake khosi mahumapelo wa ambitious
sure
a re bana bile tsang di botlolo tse le fang ka tsone because
ne ke re ke a botsa because I could hear how ntse ya towards yone Is it the ambitious entertainment deal mare ke be ke re o tla qaqisa ko bofelelong.
Yeah, ke ambitious. So
Yeah.
a re bana bile bang ka dibotlolo tse plus nna tlamehile ke rest tomorrow ke ya Taung ke ya go deala ka di-issue tsa ngwano wa lona
Because re feditse kgang ya rona.
I want. Well, like they say, the rest is history.
That's how Fifi. So you were part of the Fifi Cooper that South African rose, like the beginning of that conversation. Yo.
Yes.
Guys, you gotta give me props.
Even the following day,
Gotta plug. Sorry.
He took her for shopping the following day.
Mr. Mahuma.
I think it was Mall of Africa or something.
Yeah.
I'm a pet saga from Kwahutla.
Jesus.
You really contracted yearly. The hour.
Opa ngwana ka contract ma. A le shebile lona le bala.
You know, interesting enough. We agreed le Cooper re mana bona. Kare gate ba busy ka contract.
Yeah.
Ha fetsa go guy. Sa signa pele. Zwagala re tlo go shebisa la re bontshana. But because ke go chaitse gore o Mr. Shopping.
Eish.
Anuka wabo. Abasala signa tla.
Yeah. Hey, umujuti.
I don't think umujuti, but anyway.
Indirect. I saw umujuti mare. I think the shopping had in a enzyme or catalyst.
Or a cherry on top.
Need a catalyst nyana. Lifestyle yeah. But yeah, she did good for her brand.
Joe.
I did good for her brand. No lie. No lie.
He took her to the top.
He did, bro.
The Hopola first single kisses.
Yes. Anale AB crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we used to go to that mansion and see these guys were AB crazy. So one of the men's alive. What about AKA? That was before MT. Fifi was the first artist.
Before
the record label didn't exist. I think it started Cooper. They already started from scratch.
Jesus. Yeah, because Kisses was pushing for a long time before we even saw Reese, before we even saw MT. Yeah. The Kisses was pushing.
Music video, everything.
Yeah. I remember playing that song a lot. I was in middle school when that was played. That's nice. That's nice. Shout out to Fifi. Now she's at more Cooper Records. Bro.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. Yeah.
Do you guys still have a relationship going on?
Yeah, it's okay. Lali Mokasi was a shop around. Some preview.
So are planning to come up again? What's the plan? Can I get her on the pod somehow? Get her new bullet.
Yeah.
So with all of that, from Noti to meeting Fifi and Fifi being, so you've become an influential person in the space. A very influential person at that.
And I get one of the
why because obloma le bone ke batho ba gago godman and ke rata la leng ba e dirang because wa ba thusa if for lack of better terms and go sa batle go ya too much. You are a very helpful and influential person in the space. Can you like quickly just run through the artists that you know just for reference purposes?
So kana kwe majita ba bloma le rona go juicy. Easy bada well chidi na le hasile a mo mafu but una zwagala go juicy go recordiwa. And we came up with this thing stamping Samatswako where we took I think the cream of the crop.
Yes.
The dope ones, yeah. Baba sing by Baba sing more mainstream.
Zimbala underground.
Yeah, Baba good. So I gotta get brats on a so I was over a level similar for recording or music and it gave birth to that
the concept
where we did this project I think they drop a pina every week.
Sure.
So during the week, you recording, and then end of the week,
Opinion one. Go hlophe your opinion.
Yeah, like Bosalute, Easy. And then you also roped in the neural nako social, nako one, you were in Zeps. What's it Hatalene? Then he was part.
Your voice.
Yeah, that one. Digger Jazz. Yes. So, not like a fair that you recorded those things on the entire. And then eventually impact the reception kind of.
Yeah, because that time, they really bulleted it.
Yes. I think we're still gonna go back to that.
Please, bro. Please.
Yeah.
Please, is it still gonna be under LunchBoy?
Yes.
Oh,
LunchBoy
please.
music.
We need that. I mean, that.
I hope I would email our somehow.
Never
Tune volume 2 or whatever.
Bualeboy.
Strata Signorile, what's all.
Bualeboy, let's tell you, never been never. Babella Hehe, hello, Abatani, Ababati. Now the youngins are challenging them to face off on that project. Oh, now Otebayan, Bobuan, about like the UG, a very challenger on the project in here. Horasan now,
Marlem Nat, because Nagadi
I can go Calabam, not the fair. But think Babam, not the Bapai.
Sure.
Go Calabam. Thank you, man. What's the left?
Yeah, what's it cool? So talking about hip hop and like the industry, ne? How can Hotman over there define hip hop in Motswako?
How do I define?
Yeah. In your own words.
Yo. Ke arte brayak. Ke arte. Ke expression, a certain expression. Ya arte. Wawangi define artistic. Wawangi di musician. Wawangi di. So ke art. Kura akina mafogo ahoy. It's just too big for me to confine it to
space.
Yeah, it's just too big. Yeah.
So like working with notes, has it convinced you enough to actually give an ear to the young ones that are coming up?
Of course. But the mabanyana was la ba eating hore on that. Like Mogas who go just stay. Wait.
Yeah. My just again.
Wait. But the go crack. Was I get to me the fella moment or right. Or retwell like this day.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
But me na eza re wait. I don't know what kidding. You still got another level though. Nah. So Hotman, as a community leader, what would you teach Bo Majas, Bo Craig, Bo Menaiza about start and then running it to the finish line, without the hurdles stuff with them.
It's quite difficult because the way industry are in shape the dopest have a great opportunity.
Yeah, and that's sad. Hey, what?
You gotta design in lower banne dope underground. So LunchBoy we tried for and I wrote some machita, but it doesn't get manora thing, masola thing go my hope with that. Masola thing go social masola thing guy. At some point the record book is one of the good producer the to so we went across the Kasiga Fela.
The scout.
Yeah. So Basa Fela more, yeah. Saturday thing the opportunity class. Thank you. Because didn't want to hold up.
No good man. No good man. Akona ho re ka ho re. Are David bikinyana. Are you part of Friends what? Or you're just a fan, a family member?
Yeah, I think now I'm a family member.
Okay.
Kimajitaka. I think I mentioned them in the Apu
Kidiamini, yeah.
Olomonko ti happy wakamu mafu anagima Dex mabegezela.
Selalome.
Dex selalome. Kamulomba daga ibabaya marima utiaka. Killer introduced it to them, and ke rata style sa bone ya ba utlwa ba repa tswa, and then ba pusha like Bex, for example, ke artist o betsa graffiti. That's why ke phela ntse ke re this thing ke art.
It's too big.
Yeah, Chidi ke na tuna di fute so tsere stuku da go mafu next to Mafikeng Mall.
Sure. Yeah, go get your friends Super Chandis.
Monkey ga da go Madlera.
Monkey.
Yeah.
That one.
Yes, Abu.
Oh shit.
Yes. I think I get part there.
Yeah.
So
we be the monkey.
Yeah, I think the company it's Monkey
Oh
Productions or something.
Sharp.
Yeah, original spana le cool, spana le. So ke mauti, easy lab again tsa ka mfana ka lene. Lene go tsosi go lebza go tse lotsa hage. I mean, all every day go motse di.
Everybody's pushing.
Ya bona ba phunze ka go le Sotho ka da. Ke sure se tsa na le stance ka go le Sotho. Yeah, mara ke dauti.
Yeah. That's cool, hot man. How you we are sitting with the relevant person. The hip hop of South Africa right here. Cause Mozambique hip hop of South Africa, hot man. And I think you answered it additional Mark just for emphasis, all right?
Yeah.
As a young kid who is here, especially in such an environment that Itusing is becoming or is now, how do we make sure that we keep our essence ya toro e phela mo teng ga rona while we are living in a place that has little to no resources?
Yo ga majita platform wa go ba sa loser focus ba tsemo mo sporo. Like maybe Sandor to fita da business ya ga ya no ya mo ka si na le joint to it's a pop up.
Yeah, the pop-up lifestyle.
Yeah, ke spana le
That's where we are shooting.
ke span like for example the barman
Yeah,
go pop up is an artist DJ.
sure.
Ke go tsa ta ba re ready toy. So ke ba ba
Baba Khaufi,
le crack ke mo rapper ke go list le ne o da.
yeah, he works there.
He works there.
That's dope.
I don't want to say they work there, but yeah, they got fair.
That's dope. Yeah.
Then, like for example, you got a Reggie DJ, Spanara.
Big Kasi DJ.
Yeah, president Yama 2K.
Yeah, good man.
What's here so? So, over more environment right. Sound beating, shipment is
Yeah.
Stay. Platform is there.
Mukiba he for his now has a great opportunity. And he has a very good show that he usually pushes Kohoenada. Yeah, shout out to that nigga, bro. Shout out to that nigga. Yeah, the Stay Home Sun show. Platform it thing, Sure. That's dope, hot man.
Yeah.
Hot man, if you are a community leader that is for the youth, and it speaks happy to our podcast, you having allowed us to have shoot go for another. I appreciate the work. The flowers that I was wanting to create and to pay.
Thanks.
Yes, good man. What's the level?
So, Hotman, as you have mentioned above that you are working with, you are with the Khensubat, what's your ideal brand that you can work with or collaborate with?
Local brand.
It can be local, it can be abroad, maybe of your choice. Yeah.
Someone can see you. You know Krach,
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. And
it's all over.
Yeah. Nothing.
So ke around Majita. Bafana ba ka ba mo ka si.
It's true community.
Yeah, around le ka mo like le something nationally event too much. the same guys have been mentioned. Nabana mo line up.
Both. Ke gopola line up thing in the little.
Nna kotsi.
Okay, easy line up thing. Yes.
Yeah, video.
True.
So as you have worked with artists like Noti, Cooley, and Apu, as a producer, can you tell us the quality of an artist?
You know, artistry. Okay, re bua ka rap.
Okay.
Tshwantse o nne in a full body of work. You know, o sa nna strong ka one aspect of your artist.
Yeah.
Wa bona di be balanced.
O felle gohle.
O nne dope number one. If o spana le nna o nne dope o nne kotsi. O nne conscious.
Take notes.
Le the way we tshwarang ka teng, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Respect.
And stay humble.
Le ka you no mnato.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Obvious.
Aye. Thank you, Manak.
I make the cut. We can talk. Are you signing? Speaking of which, are you signing? Are you planning on signing? Are you thinking of signing?
Yeah, you know, after parting ways, I think it's okay, the shapo, le chila. Yeah, so I put LunchBoy in abeyance for quite some time to concentrate
Your professional side, no,
so profession. And you know, 2016 or early 2017, professional wise. Profession wise. There was a RPG from Josie.
Yeah.
So Gabaya that a music in abeyance till further notice.
Okay.
And that period exposed another thing. Remember, I used to talk. Like they used to book notes, Fifi, Kimberly. And obviously, I go in that okay, put the establishment. Because I'm not take a rider. Okay. When I blow my the artist, then you go VIP, on the stage, you have perform me. Hey man, this thing I can do. Wow. So now this vacant stand land more CBD ya mokasi. Boto khabara da. Then the dumping site. And then I used to walk there every morning. Plus basically tlhaka transit tshotso tlhaka ke start fresh. Oh no, I still had an A3 red in no drive.
Oh yeah. And so, saw him a lot more.
Yeah. So I identified this vacant land there. No. Why does I start there? Because remember I used to do events in the hostel like buddies. Yes. At some point, you hear a hall or register hall or event. At some point, you hear a stadium satura, hear event, but why excited to learn to hack? So like a renter, like a renter stage, so like a renter sound.
But middleman.
So I identified this vacant land. So we get a research guy on did search. Kilagavi. NWDC, Northwest Development, blah blah blah. The former BNDC. So yeah, we get a more montrong. It out to be the letter. I need to call a proposal. I got now get establish ownership here. Yes.
Also bilateral direct.
I can call us forward. I want fit. You know the vision is so. I want to identify the then they alone. Et non hurry. Il do fela il receive dumping site the neighbors there are happy because it's harboring crime, bafana diganyaza kara and all that, yabo. Reggae turning around. Because Balenga opportunity, friend did engage what Sengachula. Otherwise, I'm also an architect. Kibagailele 3D models at large design.
So she below
Yeah, then CBD.
Sure.
This is how it could look like if Lenga opportunity. They like the idea, but no. Again, and if that is not successful after 3 months, so I came back.
After those 3 months.
I came back, Muka.
Oh, yeah.
Where do I start?
How similar?
And what thing I can say? I'm a shele. Marry because finally you wanna who represent no masayte. I got a fence. The normal trata, gate normal that's it.
It's all affair.
It's all. The rest is history.
And pop-up is what it
Pop-up
is today.
is popping.
Jesus Christ.
They were so impressed, you know. They even came. The executive here, I think, in WDC, they came. But that was at home. But later, the money is a lot like corona. Some few months or years back. But I'm going to do one hour Wednesday. Salaba, I'm featured on magazine. I'm profile that
issue.
So, probably kill the hour.
Hey, that's so situile. Situile, hot man. So how is suicide?
No, but it's going to happen. I'm going to resuscitate the LunchBoy thing now.
Get events because now you have a place.
Now the platform waiting.
Like it's a line.
I don't hear sound. I don't hear stage. I don't hear venue.
So yeah, no,
the relationship.
So no, you're not supposed to line. I agree with you. It's the perfect time to get it back on the track. Is there a level? You don't have a level. Hot money. I wanna talk about this. The SA Hip Hop Award, King of Northwest Hot money 2016. Tell me about this, bro. This is just.
So after Majita was ready to go choose.
Sure.
Let's stampede some
Yeah, hot man.
Obviously, ishakile industry right? Kibo mamba. Because now it's what you have, it's mulimi, it's umrafibo. But who are these ones? Because narrator the street anthem.
Yeah.
But dangerous. Bo salute. Bo hakili kana le ile Undertaker. Lady what happened? So it caught attention the industry. And then obviously when the Hip Hop Awards, I think in 2015 I was nominated for King of Northwest
for the first time.
Yeah, alongside the other king, Lemonka.
DJ Lemonka.
Yeah, DJ Lemonka.
Yeah, man.
So I was up against him for more category. I think Gajarad, I think it was 2015.
And he took it that year.
He took it. I was a runner-up. And I was nominated again. I think he was also nominated. And then it came home.
Sure.
But come on, see that. I want to say, I'm going to see this audio. The one I'm going to 4.
It's Mariano. I thought I said the boy. Maybe I thought the boy was like an interview. Mariano, I like all the thing. Like there are people that don't know that we have these, bro.
And you know what's interesting about this particular award? I voted.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I voted. You know what they do? They assemble a team of industry
specifically
gurus.
A King of Northwest.
Yeah, a king. They assemble a team of gurus, in the game, hip hop, but a panel. People never done decision or you know what? In the Northwest, moto impacting positively towards the culture. So it happens
every year
across all provinces.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I won it, go Free State, you make a Batukada. Not Motsweding, sorry. Listen, FM. Remember, I know that the show after hip hop. Before the main event, I think on a Friday, the show hip hop.
Sure.
So only impact to go.
He's moving the needle,
I want to spread on Pumalanga.
Everybody.
I think what Josie will make a, if I'm not mistaken, Majita Matwini.
Major League.
I think so. The DJ Dimbos, the world and I think so. Couple bottles and all that. So that thing, them fang, what I have with them, I see the favor. But industry, I feel like, you know what, this guy deserves this.
Which speaks to that again. It is the same people that you've been working with throughout the entire time in the Northwest, and they are part of the panel. And so Kibatova is indirectly the impact that you're making. So they don't need to be asking fans on what their opinion is. They know for a fact that you've been having a great impact on the industry. And when this speaks to when I look at this, everybody else you've been talking about in other provinces, I see. But King of Northwest means that you have an impact on Motswako. A good, great impact. And this is more than 10 years ago. This is less than 10 years ago. 9 years ago. And the impact that you have for Motswako, bro, is the impact that you have directly for SA hip hop. Because when you look at SA hip hop state, a lot of the people or most of the people that go to great heights within the hip hop industry of South Africa are Motsokolistas.
And I think it has since been discontinued. I think after me it was won by DJ Big Boy. I think he won it twice. And I think now
by Katileo.
So that's the way Taulawa.
I give a specifically. I give a king. I give a best album. Album of the year.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah, no. I want the music side.
Sure.
I want the music side. And thank you for the blessing, Hotman. Great.
Sure.
Congratulations, late congratulations, but congratulations on your award.
Thank you so much.
This is a spectacle, Hotman. It's a nice thing to be looking at. I mean, is there a level?
There's no level, bro.
No level.
So if maybe on already interviews about like artists like Bo, aka Bo Casper, the late Rick, in their background, they have this.
Yeah.
So we might as well get it.
So how legend thing. So Hotman, before we swallow this thing, the pop-up lifestyle. You told us a little bit about how you accepted the idea and how you went for it. And we know that it's a living, breathing, built thing. What's the plan for it? Because on a level saying that shoot that event
it's a melting pot,
So people are as the person who's looking at it from the background. What's your mindset?
It gives me an outer body experience. I think part of it. And goosebumps at the same time. And it never stops growing. I mean, we were there earlier, you saw
Yo, you guys don't know what's happening.
First floor.
First floor.
CBD.
Good money.
What I like, it's central. All them not the honor to me giti.
Ha ke le ka mo e gaufi la ke le ko go nna ka
Central emo pelong ya kasi.
wa bona that thing is
So it's
accessible to
convenient.
everyone.
Convenient for everyone, accessible for everyone.
And there's a can I say what you are building or you will say what you are
Yeah, you
building?
can say.
Bruh, yo, Hotman is building a VIP section. Go pop up. You heard it here first. Yes, yes. Yo, no. So that's the vision. Keep going up. Keep involving local artists and making this melting pot that's happening.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to you, Hotman. I see Hotman there by TV. Anyway, Hotman, if that's the plan, then re tla nna ntse re le teng re na le wena throughout our Hotman. Yeah, please plug us with the services
I'm
that
not
you're
a
selling.
kitchen, I'm not a kitchen. Leon, our chef, in Fanaguamugas.
Sure.
He stays about 200 meters from my house.
Yeah.
So the span number Fanawak. And so, like I said,
Please unlock.
Obalengo barring, Kimafana, Agabamukasi, kitchening, Kimfanaga Mukasi, and what he had, what I do, no, I'm going to package.
Sure.
That would run and restaurant snake,
Yeah, Hotman.
not liquor license or so, but it's
Jeremy Martin.
these are gets all kinds and all sorts. These are gets about our polo, the monkas, Shabaran, go pop up,
Sure.
go to Gala, touch a transi,
Sure.
go snake, even that.
That's amazing. You know. Thank you, Hotman. Is there anything else you want to tell the people? Any advices? And please, before it, please tell us what you want to be remembered as, Hotman.
Yo. As a humble guy, very humble, grounded. Okay, I think too much. I keep to myself. But that does not mean one of the most friendliest person if you get to
know you,
be within my proximity.
Yeah.
You were there, I think what there's that giant. It's something too much, but it's too much. The
gentle giant. Sure, man. Otherwise, do we have a level, a game, something, or like Koala one time? I'm not. But man, thank you so much for pulling into the pod. Thank you so much for the opportunity of us having to shoot Go Pop Apple. We hope that we're gonna have a great relationship with you, Hotmani. We hope that we're gonna achieve more. We're gonna make more. We're gonna make this melting pot that you are brewing. The spices isn't this Hotmani.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Hotmani.
That's right.
Guys, I'll see you guys on the next episode. It's a podcast.